WWL Louisiana News at Noon begins with breaking news.
Good afternoon. Thanks for being with us. I'm Mike McDaniel. That breaking news, the body of the 12-year-old boy who went missing from his New Orleans East home was found. Agencies have been searching for Bryan Vasquez since the 14th. Our Alyssa Curtis joining us now live from New Orleans East. Alyssa, of course, not the outcome we were hoping for here. Where did search crews find him?
Yeah, Mike, unfortunately, a very sad situation and not at all the outcome that everyone was hoping for. The United Cajun Navy tells me they pulled Bryan's body out of the water this morning. We know the United Cajun Navy and several other agencies have been working now for nearly 2 weeks to find Bryan and bring him home. The United Cajun Navy tells me they deployed several drones as well as dog teams from several states. They tell me the dogs hit several times in certain areas over and over, but the environmental circumstances made it difficult.
The dogs were hitting over the course of every day. The issue was it was moving. You know, they were hitting in a certain area, but once again, we were dealing with the decaying vegetation on the bottom and the wind. So, and in the heat, you know, the dogs can only work so long. So we knew that we was in the right area. We just had to find him.
The United Cajun Navy tells me they spoke with Bryan's mother and family this morning to deliver the news, and of course they were distraught. The United Cajun Navy tells me, of course, this is not the outcome everyone was hoping for, but they are happy they were able to bring some answers and some finality to this family who have been left in the dark and wondering where Bryan has been for, again, nearly 2 weeks now. Unfortunately, that's really all the information that we have at this moment. NOPD held a press conference this morning, but we were not allowed to get into the press conference. A lot of these streets are blocked off, and usually there is a media staging area, and a lot of the officers know to let us in during these circumstances. As we are media, we told them several times, hey, we're with WWL TV. We are trying to get to a media staging area. No one let us in anywhere. We were kind of dealt with a runaround for several hours. Finally, we were able to get in, and the press conference had finished. I expressed some concern with NOPD PIOs and told them, hey, this is what happened. And they told us anyone who could talk to us has now left the scene. I offered to meet someone somewhere, and they told me that was not an option. They said that we should have known as they were sending a press release. We never got that press release. I also emailed them before we got out here very early this morning as soon as we got some leads that something was happening down here, and no one reached out back to me. No one emailed me back. I called NOPD PIO Reese Harper several times. He never got back to me until much later after the press conference. So we are very frustrated that we are left with basically no information about this huge, important developing story. We are told that an NOPD press conference will be held later this afternoon, but I'm still standing by on confirmation for that. So as soon as I learn any other information, of course, I'll do my best to bring that to you guys. For now, reporting live in New Orleans East, Alyssa Curtis, WWL Louisiana.
All right, Alyssa, thank you so much for that.